time Brian Ellis takes and T takes them and works in the route combinations and things that we got to do that way. But really think as a running back, I mean, he really fits in the O-line room. So it's an easy transition.
Okay. You got 4 weeks left.
Yeah.
Can you do anything with the offensive line in terms of fundamentals that might be a little different than what's going on? That would be how much change or any change at all?
I told the guys that, hey, I'm leaning upon them to help me understand what they've done in terms of, different line calls and things like that. And, I want to win on Saturday. That's number one thing. And whatever it takes to win, we're going to win. So whatever I can bring to the table and help this offensive staff be successful, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. How was the change given to you or broken down to you to switch?
I met with Coach Helton in his office, and he told me what we're going to do, and I took the orders and moved with it.
When was that? Did he told you?
I believe it was Monday morning. He told me. Yeah, Monday morning that he told me that this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it, and I said, okay, Coach. I mean, he's the head man, and we got games to win, and however I can help.
And in terms of starters, did you tell your offensive line, look at guys, we're going with what we have, or are all positions open?
I mean, every day you roll out the balls, you see the best guys. You got to produce in practice. I mean, that's and we're looking for the best players to put on the team, put on the field to win. So I mean, it's nothing's locked around here.
So in other words, you feel comfortable you need to make a change.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, that's you got to win every day. You got to get better than you were yesterday. It's today.
How did you spend those initial 24 hours once you became the O-line coach?
I just think that I just kind of thought back and just how to approach this thing and just kind of started thinking back of when I coached the line. Things started coming back. It's kind of like riding a bike. Once you've done it, you kind of know. You just kind of fit back in there and went for it.
Obviously, the production wasn't where you guys want it to be yet. What are some things that kind of stood out to you when you analyze the line right now, the line play?
No, I don't know. I'm going to go watch this practice film, and I could tell you tomorrow what we need to improve on. We'll probably see me coaching.
We can't talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, but I mean, you'll see things I'm preaching tomorrow when I'm coaching to try to get things fixed, and we'll go from there.
But you didn't see anything when you looked at it yesterday? Game film?
Game film. I mean, I watched the film. Everybody saw it. You saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, you watched it. I imagine you went back and watched it again. You probably have your opinion. I have my opinion, and we could both sit here and talk about it.
You're smarter than I am.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, the bottom line is we're on to this next week against Oregon State. This is the most important thing is right now.
Yeah.
We don't dwell on the past. Today's a new day.
One of the things they've talked about, and you've heard it probably a million times, is physicality on the offensive line. What can you present? You were at Stanford to. Is it a mindset, basically?
Yeah, I mean, it's a mindset, and they've had it here. I mean, there's nothing new. I mean, you got guys, you build a chemistry inside the room, and that's. I mean, everybody's when you're a great team, you're a physical team. When you're a great team, you're a physical team, and that's the easiest way to put it.
Tim, apologies if these guys asked you it earlier, but how much can you really change up with 3.5 days before you jump on a plane to Corvallis?
Yeah, I'm kind of tweaking with things and see what they can take and what they can adapt to, and they've done good things here. I mean, I'm just taking off where we left and trying to make it better. So it's how much I don't know. I could tell you after this practice, as the week goes on and more I meet with them, I get a feel for them.
What's been your biggest emphasis with this group?
We're one heartbeat. We're going to lead this football team, and and championships are won between the offensive line and defensive line. It's never changed, and a great quarterback. So, we can do what we can do, control what we can control. We got to finish and do it over and over.
What kind of improvements can they make?
I'll tell you tonight after I watch the film. I'm going to watch the film and make an assessment from there. It was just 2 days on the job here at the offensive line coach. I was a running back coach, and I got both titles now. So I'll tell you tomorrow if you come out to practice and watch me make corrections.
How's coaching both units? How do you kind of delineate?
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. I got good help upstairs, and we're all in together, and it's fun. All the O-line and running backs are meeting together, so it's a neat deal where they're hearing when I'm coaching the line, and the line's hearing when I'm coaching the back. So it kind of goes hand in hand. It kind of paints the big picture for them.
Who's primarily helping you out?
Mike Goff's helped me out. Steven Murillo's with me. Clay's with me. He's with the running back. So I mean, it's everybody's. It takes an army to get things fixed. It takes a village, right? So it's everybody helping each other out.
With Clay's role changing, more of a signal caller this week, he was very instrumental in helping with the running back personnel. How will that change this week?
That's a good question. We got to visit about that as a staff. I would imagine we keep it the same. It's been working pretty darn good. So I imagine Clay's running. And he's going to be calling the plays. So he'll probably have a really good feel who he wants personnel-wise for the different schemes that he's calling.
What hasn't been working with the run game?
What's that?
If you had to just, one sentence, what hasn't been going?
Well,
right
last
with
week
the
we
run?
rushed for how many yards?
Yeah, no, last week.
How many more?
145, I think.
146.
146. That's a good day. That's a good start, And we got to challenge our hands with this big front that we're playing up in Corvallis. So, week to week is changing. I'm focused on this week. This week's most important.
Do one more, guys. How much is prior experience with the play?
It helps a lot. I mean, I've been with him in the room at 14, so I kind of think the same way he thinks. I kind of understand what he wants, and so it helps him huge. It's great when you be able to work with somebody because you kind of know what they're thinking already.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Yeah, thank you.